I'm heading into the wholesaler, but this is the heaviest frost. The car is frozen shut, so I can't get the back doors open or the boot open. So I've had to like prop flowers up in here with me. I'm taking these extra flowers because I have to make some flowers on the move today, so I don't have to come home and then go back in. So now I just have to sit here and wait for the car to warm up enough for the ice to fall off the windscreen so I can drive. I know this is nothing compared to what some of you are dealing with, but it's -3. And it's 7 AM. This is pretty rare.
No, 12's a bouquet. Okay, kid.
I'm back. Now I need to make up all these flowers. I'll show you what I've got. We haven't been buying as many flowers. We've got absolutely nothing flowering on the farm at the moment. We've only got foliage and some erica. But the other thing is sales are so low. And usually this time of year is sort of booming, like really good income this time of year. And we think because people don't have their gardens going, it's kind of gloomy and miserable, and flowers are cheery and they can't access them themselves from their own garden. But it's been really bad, and we think just because of the economy, the cost of living, everything's gone up so much, and we're all using our heaters now, and we all know that the power bills are skyrocketing and we're going to be paying a fortune for our power when the bills come in. So there's lots of things. Flowers are a luxury. I have contacted some businesses to see if we can sell our flowers through them, and we are trying to rejig roadside. It's got to the point where it's kind of wasting our time going out there. So we're looking at other ways to do things. But I don't have a lot of flowers that I bought because we don't know if they're going to sell. I had to compost a whole heap of flowers last week. Granted, we did get sick. We physically couldn't go out. It got to the point where we were just really unwell and it was really wet and cold. So we kind of just made the call, considering it's been kind of crappy sales. We're unwell, we don't want to make it worse. And the rain usually deters people anyway. Anyway, we're back into it. We're going out roadside on our normal days this week. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Orders have also been really low. Coming through the website. We don't know what we're going to do. And our subscriptions are getting less and less. More and more people are pulling out. They just can't afford it anymore. Even though ours is very affordable, probably the most affordable, but people are really feeling it. So if you've got any ideas of how we can continue to make money to ride this out, please let us know. It'd be amazing if this YouTube channel had kind of reached a point where it was making us like we are making an income, but it's very low. Like we absolutely could not survive on that at the moment. Like it's weekly covering like 1/6 of the food bill, like grocery bill. So I really need to put a lot of work into this to build it up, because it could be a really, really good backup. I mean, it's something I love doing. I'm seeing other people making a living off YouTube. So I think it is a viable option as another income, but it's just going to take time. So if you've got ideas, let us know. Anyway, let me show you these flowers. Thryptomene's back in season. I love it so much. So this bunch of thryptomene, who knows how many stems are in there? Usually I could turn it into about 10. So that is $11. And I bought 3 because I do use a lot of it. This is the dianthus. We call it green trick, but I think in the US it's called green ball. I bought that, not actually to use in bouquets. I'm going to try and take cuttings from it. I don't know if it'll work, but you can't buy it as a seed. So I did wonder, can I try and force some cuttings to grow from that? We're going to try. What have I got to lose? Well, actually, I'll put the amount on the screen. That's how much I have to lose. We've got some Chrissies. These are called the glass house ones. Are they grown in a glass house? I don't know. Some of my stuff went on there when I was stripping. They're about $12.50 for 5 stems now. This is wholesale pricing. The stock for 5 stems, it is around, I'll put it on the screen, it's around $15 something for 5 stems. The disc buds, they're almost $20 for 5 stems now. And the ornamental kale, I think, I'll put it on the screen, is it $15 or $18 for 5 stems. Hopefully there's 5 in that. It looks like I picked one up that only has 4, which is going to be really, really annoying. But anyway, and then I got 2, I should have taken a photo of this and I didn't, a video, 2 bunches of native, they call it native posy. It's basically just bundled up random natives. I think it's around, is it around $15? So all of that was $30. But what it does is, if I don't want to go and spend like, you know, $150 on each separate component to have to buy 5 stems in each bunch, it allows me to take out a couple of, like 2 or 3 native bouquets, and it sort of comes with a bit of everything. So for me, it's sort of an economical way. I wouldn't say it works out cheaper, but it's an economical way to buy small amounts of natives. But I've been caught out a few times and they can be really sneaky. It's not our wholesaler, it's whoever supplies them. Sometimes they use really short stems, so it'll be a very short stem, and they grab a piece of stem from something else and they rubber band them together. So it looks like there's long stems, but I got lucky this time and the 4 main pieces are actually long stems. Risk you've got to take buying these native posies. I do have a few proteas from the guy that we buy proteas from. I've got all of my foliage, and I did have another bucket. I've got this left over from late last week. That's where we're at. I've also got to film a short because I realize over in the US right now, everyone's trying to figure out how to wrap their bouquets. So I thought, what if I do, I've got the long videos on that. I've got 2 long videos on wrapping bouquets, but sometimes you just want a real quick, easy, how do I do this? So I'll do a short. I'm trying to do 1 short a week to put that out on Wednesdays. So that's going to be this week's. It's probably already come out by the time you're seeing this. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Why don't I just get cracking? Finished. We're over in the grow tunnel now, and I've got these cuttings that I took off those flowers. So I've got them in here, and we're going to start with the dianthus green trick. So we're going to dip them in rooting hormone, put them in these pots and just see what happens. My rooting hormone is empty. Hello. Haha. This is what I'm using. So now I've got the white glass house, the pale purple and the yellow. I did those cuttings, but I've had to jump in the car. I've got to go to the wholesale nursery now and grab some plants because I'm after lilacs and I really want to put them in. But it is the most gorgeous afternoon. It's so nice. I love winter. It's 15 degrees Celsius. I'll put Fahrenheit up on the screen for you. But it is just so pretty right now. I love it so much. We live in one of the most beautiful parts of the world, honestly. I really think we do. Yeah, look, so cute. 5. I wonder if I should be a bit short. This one's a bit short too. Yeah. Okay.
Pardon? Okay. Let's go from here.
Here's what's going on. The economy is killing us. Sales are so low to the point where if things don't change, we're not going to make enough money to survive anymore. Pretty bad. And the cost of living is going up, and probably people are prioritizing money to heat their homes over flowers. I mean, when it really comes down to it, power bills are all going up too. So things are pretty tough, but here's what we're going to try and do. So I've spoken to some different businesses to see if we can put our flowers, like sell our flowers from their business, because what I'm thinking is currently we're only like 9 or 10 hours roadside a week for exposure, and I think we need more exposure with our flowers so that we can access more people. We can't do a roadside stand because of where we're located. You will have seen in previous videos, we are pretty remote out here, kind of like, I mean, we live in one of the most beautiful places in Australia, honestly. To live near these forests and the rolling hills and the streams, it is paradise. So we wouldn't want to change it, but it means that our property is very private and we kind of want to keep it this way. And I have spoken to council about having a roadside stand, and there's absolutely no way that they can see that we could do that. So they won't let us put signage out anywhere. Our farm gate is off any main road. So we'd need signage to kind of direct people down where we are, which we're not allowed to do. So farm gate sales are out. So then that was why we then thought we've got to get ourselves into shops. So I've contacted a few places. Sorry, I'm still sick. It's just going on forever. A couple have said yes. I'm just trying to tweak pricing. We've still got to be able to make a profit, and it's got to be on consignment. No one will actually buy the flowers outright, which I don't blame them. They want to know that it's going to work as well, and they don't want to fork out a lot of money for a very perishable item that then doesn't sell. So fingers crossed. We will figure this out. We've got this. Are you gonna fist bump me? We are working on filming the video, the sponsored video today, and this is the location. Racing against the clock a little bit because it's going to rain again. And I just want to quickly show you, yesterday afternoon, I didn't get back to those cuttings that I was doing of the Chrissies. Oh, it's kind of okay. Ah, forgot about that. Damn it. Now my head's all wet. Hey. Anyway, here they are. So the green trick, the pale purple, the yellow and the white. So I've just got to keep these really moist now, and we hope for the best. These are the most unlikely to do anything, but we'll just see. And we've got, we've started to get germination on the Lizzianthus, but there's only 1 out of 5 trays. So literally got water dripping down my face now because the roof just fell on me. It's quite annoying. What is it? It's 9 degrees.
Take the room.